Cloud9 fans' confidence was dealt a cruel blow this weekend when they watched 100 Thieves dismantle Summit & Co. in a 3-0 sweep to open the 2022 spring playoffs. C9 were coming into the postseason as one of the favorites, despite some missteps to close the regular season. They had lost 3 of their last 5, including dropping a game to 100 Thieves, but the excitement of best-of-5s made it easy to overlook the stumbles as the series kicked off. A few hours later, though, C9 found themselves in the lower bracket with a lot of soul-searching to do, and a date with Golden Guardians on Saturday. Cloud9 have now lost 6 of their last 8 games, and they can't afford to take any opponent lightly, even the 6th seed. They're in trouble, and if they can't right the ship, they're going to find themselves on the sidelines waiting for summer. Golden Guardians now have the recipe for beating C9, and some of the tools to achieve it too. C9 were badly out-prepped by 100 Thieves. Starting from the level 1 play in the first game of the series, or even earlier in the Game 1 draft, you could see that 100 Thieves knew exactly what they wanted to do to attack C9. They banned Gnar and Jace every game, which cut into Summit's relatively shallow champion pool. In 21 games this spring, including this past playoff series, he's only played 10 champions, with 7 games on Gnar, 3 on Tryndamere, and 1 or 2 games on the rest. Summit responded with 2 blind Renekton picks, then a Tryndamere in Game 3 to answer Sumday's Ornn. Without his comfortable Gnar, and with Sumday's Ornn receiving ganks and easily absorbing any C9 pressure, Summit put forward some of his worst games of the year. While Golden Guardians aren't as strong all around as 100 Thieves, they do have some of the right tools to mimic that attack on the top lane. The GG coaching staff has some history of best-of-5 upset success, which requires good preparation. It was the GGs staff, led by Inero, that helped the current 100 Thieves core of Closer, FBI, and Huhi make their names in NA, when they made some noise in the summer 2020 playoffs, 3-0ing Bjergsen's TSM and then narrowly losing a 5-game lower bracket rematch. Licorice and Ole in particular are also very experienced players who know how to win important games. Golden Guardians have had some success this split as a strong early game team, especially in the first round robin. They often generate leads by leaving Licorice to win his lane 1v1 while they funnel resources into Lost with Rift Heralds and turret dives. The challenge for GG is that, first off, they had a lot of trouble closing out wins even when they did get big leads. And second, their early game success was not sustained through the second round robin. In the first 9 games of the split, GG had a 56.2 early game rating, meaning that on average, their win probability at the 15-minute mark was 56.2%. But in the second round robin, including the tiebreaker they lost to FlyQuest, their EGR plummeted to 42.5. They were averaging fewer turret plates per game, 5.0 down from 7.1, despite picking up Rift Heralds at more or less the same rate. They only killed the first dragon in 1 of their last 10 games, and throughout the regular season they had a consistently low first blood rate of just 21%. In short, Golden Guardians found early success in the season by attacking turret plates while Pridestalker power farmed and left the lanes and the dragons relatively untouched. But in the second half of the split, that strategy stopped working as well, presumably because the other teams figured it out and planned around it. So yes, Cloud9 have some exploitable angles. GG might draft to deny top lane comfort and equip Licorice to neutralize Summit. But 100 Thieves didn't just attack top lane with draft and 1v1s, they attacked it with Closer's ganking too. Pridestalker is unlikely to accomplish what Closer did. And there are even bigger vulnerabilities on the GG side that C9 should be able to attack if they prep appropriately. Blabber can work around Pridestalker's farm-heavy pathing, and Lost and Ole can be attacked 2v2. They're almost certainly not going to pull off what FBI and Huhi did with an average 629 gold lead at 10 minutes between them. So if GG can't camp or neutralize Summit as effectively as Someday and Closer did, and if Lost and Ole can't win the bot lane as hard, then C9's Korean side laners should end up in a much more comfortable position to carry the late game. And maybe we'll get to see the 512 DPM Berserker and 584 DPM Summit from the regular season, instead of the 414 and 282 they put up last weekend. All things considered, Cloud9 fans should not feel comfortable heading into Saturday's match, and Golden Guardians fans have reason to be hopeful. But the 100 Thieves' victory stemmed mostly from their own good prep and from the quality of their players, especially Closer in the jungle, not from Cloud9 crashing and burning and throwing away the series. Cloud9 should very much still be the favorites against Golden Guardians, and I'm predicting them to win 3-1. Thanks for watching and supporting my content. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, and check out the channel memberships if you want to get access to custom emojis, special roles in the Oracle's Elixir Discord, and other perks.